Okay, here we are. Unit 7, Future Trends. These are the pages that we were not able to do for the first class, the videos you watch online, and Zoom classes. So again, if you are watching this, it's because you want to know. You want to know what the pages were that were not covered in class. So here we go. Well, let's just start. Save a little time. All right, we're going to go to grammar focus. This is the difference between will and going to. Remember, will is not planned. It could be spontaneous, but going to is planned. It's something that you planned to do. It's just a reminder here. But of course, here we're going to be using will and going to with to. Okay. I know it sounds like a lot of to here, going to. Okay, so let's look at the first one here. Food chemists put chemicals in food, make it taste better. Something's wrong here. What's missing? To. Food chemists put chemicals in food to make it taste better. So that is what you're going to do. You're going to look at the first half of a sentence, the second half of the sentence, and find the correct one. So for example, number 1 is C. So that's what you will be doing here. So pause the video for as long as you need to do that now. Okay, welcome back. You have unpaused the video and you are ready to check your answers. So for number 2, the answer is, I think I'll call a privacy advisor to ask for advice. 3, I am reading this computer magazine to find out about the latest tablets. 4, Lee got a job to earn money for a vacation. Okay, number 5, Yuka wants to go to Sydney to visit her pen pal. 6, Taiki wants to go to the cafeteria to have coffee with some other students. 7, Max went to Melbourne University to study environmental engineering. 8, Will need more practice to speak English really well. 9, I'm going to get a loan to study at a university. And 10, Kaito turned on the computer to check his emails. All right, so I know there's a lot here. So yes, if you need to take a screenshot, take the screenshot now. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Okay, we're still with will and going to. So here you have to just basically complete the text, but look in the brackets first. So let's do number 1. Let's see. Actually, let's do number 1. Yeah, no, number 1. So Yuka is 20 years old. She's a student in Tokyo. She is studying hard to pass her exams. So look at what's in the brackets and then fill the blank space with the correct form of the verbs. But please read what comes before and what comes after the words in brackets before you start writing. to make sure that the sentence makes sense. All right, pause the video for as long as you need now. Okay, welcome back. You're ready to check your answers? Here we go. So she's a student in Tokyo. She's studying to pass her exams. When she leaves college, she is going to work abroad and she already has a job. She is going to spend 6 months in Australia to improve her English. She is going to live with a family and look after their children. She hopes to save enough money to travel around Australia. She plans to go to Sydney first to visit her pen pal, Sandy. Sandy loves surfing and she's going to teach Yuka how to surf. Yuka hopes it will be a great adventure. When she's in Sydney, Yuka will probably visit the famous opera house to see one of her favorite operas. All right, you need to take a screenshot? Take the screenshot now. All right, let's move on. All right, so this is, I leave these in here just to show you. This is something we probably might have done in class. I don't know. I looked at it and thought, nah, but this is you and your group talking, right? Anyways, it's something for you guys to look at, think about. So even if you're not talking to your partner, it's not, the questions are something that you can think about for yourself. All right. All right. So these next 3 slides or so should be relatively easy. Yeah. What are their jobs? Match the images with the jobs. Pause the video for as long as you need now. Okay, welcome back. This is actually, when I've done this in class, the students are usually done really, really quickly. Here we go. Number 1, he's a market researcher. Number 2, she's an accountant. Number 3, he's an electrician. Number 4, she's a journalist. Number 5, he's an architect. Number 6, she's a dentist. Number 7, he's a lawyer. And number 8, she's a laboratory technician or laboratory tech or lab tech. Yeah, a lot of people just say lab tech. Okay, so yeah, if you need to, take the screenshot now. All right, continuing with work and jobs. Which of the verbs below belong to which job? So when you pause the screen, I want you guys to look at B and C. So for C, you're going to complete the sentences based on the job and what they do. So C is connected to B. So the verbs in B will go in C. So pause the screen in order to do B and C for as long as you need now. Okay, welcome back. Here we go. To advise, that would be an accountant, a lawyer. Analyze, a market researcher, a lab tech. Okay, ask, market researcher, TV journalist. Control, accountant, design, an architect, help, a dentist, a lawyer, an electrician, install, electrician, interview, journalist. If you wrote TV journalist, that's okay. Repair, electrician. All right, now these verbs fit into these sentences, and this is what you should have for these sentences. Number one, an electrician installs and repairs electrical things. But remember, now we're getting into the third person singular. He, she, it, names, things like that. The verb ends with an S, like Ted teaches English. Okay. A lawyer advises people on legal matters. The TV journalist sometimes interviews famous people. An architect designs buildings. A market researcher asks questions about a product. An accountant controls a company's finances, money. A laboratory technician or lab tech carries out tests and analyzes the results. A dentist helps people who are in pain. All right, so if you need to take a screenshot of this, do it now. Okay, let's move on. Sticking with work and jobs. All right, D, something for you guys to think about, even if you're not talking to your partner. What is good and bad about the jobs in 4A? Okay, so now you're going to complete the sentences with a job. It's either going to end with ER, OR, CIN, CIAN, or IST. So basically, this is what the person does or wants to do. What is the job? Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot to say, pause the video for as long as you need now. Okay, welcome back. So let's check the jobs. A person who works in a hospital is a doctor. Okay, a person who works in politics is a politician. That has that sh sound, politician. Okay, so this is a person who takes photographs. So a photographer is a person who takes photographs. A person who plays in an orchestra is a musician. Someone who designs clothes is a fashion designer. Eva wants to be a food chemist. A person at the head of a company is the managing director. Someone who knows a lot about computers is an IT specialist. The first person you usually speak to in a hotel is the receptionist. A person who works in movies is an actor. Okay, so if you need to take a screenshot, please take the screenshot now. Okay, let's move on. All right, so now let's look at the phrases from 1A. I'm studying chemistry after I graduate next year, and so on. These are studying, graduate, undergraduate, specialized, studies, as I finish my studies, meaning this is a noun, and when I get my degree. Uh, so which word means what? And here I'm just going to show you. You don't have to pause the video. So a university or college qualification is a degree. Complete a course with a degree, graduate. A student's work at a university or college, studies. A student who has not gotten a degree yet, this would be you. Your first to fourth year at Yeungnam, all of you are undergraduate students or undergraduates. Graduate students would be those studying in a dehakwa or graduate school. For example, I studied to get my MA, master's. So I have a graduate degree because I went to a graduate school. The only one that's higher is a PhD. So yeah, undergraduate, graduate. Okay. Anyways, let's get back to this. The last one is specialize. This is give a lot of attention to a subject. So the answers are degree, graduate, studies, undergraduate, specialize. All right. If you need to take a screenshot, do it now. All right. Moving on. All right. So college and university. Again, you don't need to pause the video. We're just going to go through the answers now. So the verb is to advise. The person is an advisor. The person is an analyst. The verb is to analyze. To graduate, the person is a graduate. Okay. The verb, oh, sorry, the person is a student. The verb is to study. The person is a researcher. The verb is to research. Okay. To lecture, lecturer. To train, trainer, trainee. To specialize, specialist. Okay, in what order do these things happen? I'm just going to show you. So you graduate from high school, you apply for admittance, or you apply to get into college, you get a loan to study, you become an undergraduate, you pass you've passed all your finals, your grades are good, 4 years, you graduate from college. Okay, take a screenshot now. All right, let's move on. All right, again, things for J, things for you to think about. That's all. And K, you are going to go back to pages 55 to 58. You're going to look for the words on the bottom of the page that have this, right? This little red arrow thing. Anyways, it'll be on the bottom of the page. And yeah, those words on the bottom of the page with this, put them in the correct sentence. All right, pause the video for as long as you need now. Okay, welcome back. Let's check your answers. Wind energy and solar power are forms of alternative energy. Math and English are my favorite subjects. Daiki is studying economics. Some of the writer's predictions came true, but some did not. There is a trend toward smaller families. Okay, it's not there is a. It should be there is a trend. Okay, Tim's online lectures are very interesting. It is important for young people to get a good education. Tim gets a lot of positive feedback from his students. All right, one more time. It should this should just be trend. So there is a trend towards smaller families. Okay, that's it. If you need to take a screenshot, take the screenshot now. Let's move on. All right, this is the last thing we're going to do is the reading. And again, I'm not going to read out loud. You are going to read to yourself and answer any quick questions that need to be answered. But first, let's start with scanning. Okay, scan the article. Again, it's your choice to read, but right now you should just quickly look for words that mean zero, the way to and from work every day, an area of shops and offices, situated, parks and other places where people can meet. So you're looking for words that mean this. So you're going to quickly look through and look for the words that mean this. All right, pause the video for as long as you need now. All right, welcome back. You should have quickly looked for the meaning and zero, nothing. This was actually in the reading. The way to and from work every day, daily commute, an area of shops and offices, business district, situated, located, parks and other places where people can meet, public spaces. And D, okay, whether you have been to Songdo or just from the reading, what did you find most interesting? Why? Again, something for you to think about. Okay, before you read, what do you expect to find in a modern city? Skim the article, again, skim just quickly to see which of these things it does not talk about. So what does it not talk about? All right, pause the video for as long as you need. Okay, welcome back. So by skimming or quickly looking through the reading, what does it not talk about? Open air swimming pools and skyscrapers. Yes, Songdo has them, but it did not mention it in the reading. Everything else is there in the reading. Okay, here it is. Um, you have the book, so I'm not going to leave this up. You are going to be reading for B. We've already done this, and well, this is something for you to think about. But yeah, you're going to be reading and answering of completing these sentences. So, take as long as you need to read and complete the sentences by pausing the video now. Okay, welcome back. You have unpaused the video and you are ready to check your answers. Right. Songdo is special because it is one of the smartest cities in the world. High-speed Wi-Fi everywhere makes it possible to send emails or watch videos while you are walking along the street. Sensors can give you personal information or send warnings of any problems in the systems. You don't see garbage trucks on the street because garbage is transported directly from homes to underground tunnels. It is easy to get to work because the city is designed so that everyone can walk to work. And just a reminder of C, nothing, daily commute, business district located, and public spaces. And like I said, for D, it's something to think about. All right, so if you need to take a screenshot for this or all of this, take your screenshot now. Okay. See you soon. Yeah. Whether it's watching my video for the first class or in Zoom class, going to Zoom class, yeah, I'll see you soon. That's it. Bye.